Good morning. Well, I'm not making much progress this morning. I've moved again from Manorbier just a little bit further up and bumped into another wonderful couple. And your name is?
I'm Wendy.
Wendy.
Jason.
And Jason. And where are you from, Jason?
We're from a place called Waterloo, which is near Cardiff, Philly.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
You sound as if you've got more of a West Country accent.
I am actually. I'm a Swindon lad originally, but I work in Bristol.
Ah, right. So
Yeah.
that's the sort of Western accent.
That's the one. Yeah.
And the same with you. You.
No, I'm from Cardiff.
You're from Cardiff?
Yeah,
right.
Wales. Yeah.
I was talking to somebody this morning saying that Cardiff's about 100 miles away. Would that be right?
Around that, yeah.
Yeah, that's quite encouraging actually. I thought it would be more.
Yeah. Big city.
Yes. I'm looking forward to going again. I used to go there quite a few years ago before, and I'm talking about in the 60s and 70s when, in honesty, it was a bit of a dump, just like Hull was a bit of a dump. but they've changed, like in the same way as they've changed Hull dramatically with this City of Culture business.
Yeah.
Really tidied it up, and you expect a port to be a bit untidy, don't you? Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to going to Cardiff and seeing it.
Yeah, Cardiff Bay and everything, it's all up and coming. It's
cosmopolitan.
really nice.
It's a cosmopolitan city. It's so diverse. It's really good. If you haven't been for a long time, you'll love it.
Yes,
Cardiff Bay is stunning with restaurants, bars, lots to do. Walk around the barrage.
Yeah.
And of course you've got the Millennium Stadium with all the streets and the shopping facilities. St David's Centre. It's fantastic.
Yes,
really good place.
Really nice.
Really good.
It was like when I walked through Liverpool, how that's improved over the years. I don't know if you've ever been there, but what a job they've made now. You know, where the ferry across the, the Jerry and the pacemaker, ferry across,
true.
Where that sets off from. Yeah. You would never believe it was the same place.
No,
and going across the river, it's almost like looking at kind of New York sort of in the back. You know, they've really tidied it up. I'm really pleased.
It's a good place.
So is walking on a weekend one of your things then? Do you?
We try to because where we live, we're very lucky. So we live in a little village,
yes,
and we're surrounded by mountains and hillsides, and the Brecon Beacons is only 40-minute drive from us.
Wow!
So we're quite lucky where we are.
So you've got plenty of places to get some practice and some walking and keeping you fit.
That's a one for you to do.
So who's that? Which one?
Penavan in Brecon.
Right.
That's a good walk up there.
I've met a lot of people who have done this. What we call it, something way. It's like from north to south. It starts more or less at the Severn Bridge and goes up to Prestatyn.
Oh right,
Offa's Dyke, as they call it, and it's about 220 miles. I've met several people who have done that. The Welsh people. Chepstow, that's it. It starts at Chepstow.
Yeah.
And
That's a nice
so where are you heading today then?
Manorbier. We're going to go to Manorbier.
Yes.
And then we'll have some lunch and we'll see what happens from there really.
Right.
We'll either decide to walk back or we might get the bus.
Yeah, well,
depending how we feel.
See how our legs feel.
Yes. Well, of course you've got these sort of shuttle buses as well in this part of the world, and I used them with really good effect. And I think they're wonderful.
Yeah.
And because I'm a pensioner, I can't use my bus pass here, which is a bit of a disappointment. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can use my now I've got a railway line back here.
Yeah.
I've got a 30% discount with my senior rail card, but I can't use the bus pass.
It's the train station. There's a train station in Manorbier, isn't there?
Yeah.
So you can get the train straight through to Penelly and
Tenby and that.
I was talking to somebody who caught it from Swansea, and it took over 2 hours to get from Swansea to Milford Haven. It took over 2 hours.
Yeah,
he said it stopped at every single station.
It's like every 5-6 mile, every village.
Yeah, that's right.
Pull that back in, which is a good thing for villages.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Second string to the bow as well, isn't it, for the commuters and stuff.
Definitely, so it's a good thing and it's encouraging.
Well, it's been a real pleasure meeting you two people. I could stand here and talk to you for ages.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, and it's lovely. And you've got a card now. Keep in touch, and I hope we meet again one day.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, I left Bury town about maybe 20 minutes, half an hour ago, and I've met these lovely people. It's Sue And Clive, and so where are you from, Sue?
We're from Pontlanfraith, just north of Caerphilly.
Ah, really? And what are you doing here then?
Well, it's a beautiful day. Can't believe we're on such gorgeous weather this end of September. And we're walkers, like we're not as energetic as you, but we love walking, and we decided to come down to Little Netley Coastal Path and enjoy the gorgeous view down here today.
Give it a go. Well, that's
Yes.
wonderful. And you, Clive, I mean, obviously you've been together for years, but you enjoy your walking as well?
Very much so, and we take every opportunity to get out for a walk, and we're quite lucky. We live quite close to the Brecon Beacons, so within 30 minutes we can be up in that area.
Well, that's right.
30 minutes down to the coast, so it's a lovely pastime.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're not far from the Heads of the Valley Road up there, aren't you?
That's
There's
right.
There's lots of stuff that you can go off in different directions off there as well, isn't there?
That's correct.
And no, that's really interesting. And so, have you done any other of the coastal paths, like as an example, the Pembroke or any of those?
We're often sort of Pembroke, Tenby way.
Yes.
Done great chunks of that,
Yeah.
you know, that part of Wales.
Yes.
But it's mostly we mountains and sea people.
Yeah.
We don't really mind.
Quite a lot of local nice walks in our area where we live.
Yes.
So it's nice just to leave the car at home
Yes.
and just go walking.
Get some exercise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We normally
Yes.
walk a couple of times a week.
Yes.
You know, hail, rain or, you know, sunshine really.
Well, I think that's really good because it maintains your fitness and it gives you something different
it's
to look at
lovely.
and places you've never seen before.
And like you
very
said, you
true.
see them through the seasons as well, you know, so it doesn't have to be a bright sunny day.
No.
Lovely autumn, you know, crisp
That's
walk
right.
is beautiful as well,
That's right.
you know. But we're not as dedicated as you walking through
Definitely
hail,
not,
rain and
definitely
snow.
Well, I mean, this is a challenge, really. I mean, it's
gosh.
not just a challenge doing the walk; it's a challenge doing the logistics. And
Yeah, I can
it's a
imagine
challenge
now.
filming and then editing it in the back of our camper van, and so I never have a spare minute kind of thing. Yesterday I walked over 20 miles, and
Gosh,
when I
that's a
got
good
back to
stretch.
the camper van, it was just a case of put all this film onto my computer,
Yeah.
go to bed. I got 11 hours solid, and I woke up this morning thinking, right, well, I need to edit it now. So I edited it, and that took me until 1:30, and then I got
Wow.
on the train and came here, and now I'm walking back. So it's a full program. You don't get a great deal of thinking time, really, in a funny kind of way, you know. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and the thing I like about it, with all respect, is I'm as free as a bird. I can do what I like. I can come and go when I please.
That's it.
I've got a beer fridge in my camper van, and so I do like a beer when I've had a walk.
Shoes off and a beer in your hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fabulous. Well, we wish you all the best, Jim.
Thank you very
You
much
know,
indeed.
have a
Yeah.
safe journey.
You're lovely people, and you've got such a sweet Welsh accent. It's absolutely lovely. I could listen to you for hours.
Can we
Thank
catch
you.
Catch up with you further
Yeah,
east?
you
on the-
never know.
Yes,
Our
lovely.
paths may cross again.
Yes, and when you find me on YouTube or Facebook, send me a message.
We will, we will.
It'd be very nice to hear from you again.
You take
Certainly,
care,
thank you.
okay? Look after yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye. Well, here I am just about to set off again. I've just got off the bus outside Amroth Castle, and I've met this young lady. And your name, sorry?
I'm Jess.
Jess. And Jess is just starting to walk the clockwise direction along the Pembroke coastal path. So what's your plan, Jess? Have you got one?
I have some basic plans, so all I'm hoping to do today is get to Tenby.
Yes.
I've got a few days just to see how far I get, really.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've used one of these big backpacks because I usually cycle with panniers.
Yes.
So I keep missing my bike at the moment while I'm on the roads. But
That's a good plan.
I'm looking forward to it. The weather's amazing.
Yes.
Very cold last night, but very warm already now. So
Yes, you can
Yeah.
feel that. It's lovely to feel the sun rays. To be honest, the first time I've felt them for 6 days, and the weather's been absolutely dreadful down here. You know, the storms over the weekend and stuff. And I moved away to Fishguard to get some shelter because I know people there and the pubs and where all the food places are. Because I learned that on my way down, you know. But I'm raring to go now. I'm itching to actually
you
get
are,
on the
yeah.
coastal path. You know, after sitting around for 6 days, it's been a bit of a drag. But you know, I've got a lot of work organised and planning my route and all the rest of it. But you know, it's great to be back out in the fresh air again.
yeah.
So where are you from, Jess?
I'm from Kent. Kent, southeast.
Yes.
So if you ever make it round that far, come and look me up.
Oh, I will be making it round that.
You
far.
will, yeah, you will.
It won't be until probably early next year. But I've given you a card, and I say this with all respect. If you get into any trouble, I'm not far away. There's a phone number on there. If seriously,
we'll get the bus. Come and find me.
No, what I'm saying is, if anything seriously goes wrong.
Oh,
but
thank you.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Jess.
And you.
And I wish you all the best. And I hope this is your first test on the toughest coastal path in Britain.
Don't say that. It's fine. It's flat all the way, isn't it?
They say that when you've finished the coastal path, you've walked the equivalent of walking up Mount Everest, 29,000 feet. But at this end of it, you'll be okay. I mean, Tenby is a wonderful place. You could spend a whole day in Tenby.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. And if you get to a place called Manabia, that's a really nice place. I think they did some filming for Harry Potter there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very friendly people. There's a really nice pub there at the castle.
Yeah.
And you'll enjoy that. All right, lovely, Jess.
All right, good luck
nice
yourself.
To meet you. Thank you.
Amazing what you're doing.
Thank you.
But it's minute insignificance. But
well, no, it's a walk is a walk, isn't it? Keeping fit and getting out in the fresh air. Doesn't matter what you do. Exactly. I feel sorry for people who don't see the need.
Yeah, could be in an office, couldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Okay, nice
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, this is two very nice people that I met, Al and Jane, and here we are in
Crasta.
These are two very nice people that I've just met in a pub in Crasta, and it's Al and Jane. So what are you doing today, Al? What's it all about?
Well, we're going to have a nice crab sandwich here at the Jolly Sailor, and then we're going to walk on to Rumbling Ken along the coast, back again.
So you do cycling? You've been cycling today, though, haven't you, Jane?
Yeah, we like to go cycling along the coast. We've been to Almouth, which is beautiful. I recommend it for anyone to go and have a look at, and then back to Crasta.
Right. And where do you live then, or where are you from?
Oh, we live right in the heart of the Yorkshire Dales, between
Littondale.
Yeah, Littondale. Hawkswick, they call the village. It's between Grassington and Kettlewell.
Wow, that's nice out there. I mean, I like Malham and Skipton and stuff.
Skipton's our nearest town, yeah. And then we can walk over to Malham from our house, yeah.
So it's been good to meet Jim today and hear all about his trials. He's doing really well, and we wish him well all for the rest of the journey.
Well, it's been a great pleasure meeting you. I mean, if you'd have been here tonight or I'd be, we could have gone for a few beers.
Absolutely.
But if you're around about, you've got my phone number now.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking up the coast in like 10-mile stages. So anyway, thank you very much. Great
Lovely,
pleasure
good
to
luck.
meet you.
Lovely to meet you, Jim.
Thank you.
Bye.
Les and Trisha. So, what are you off to do today then, Les? What's the plan?
Well, we're doing a circular walk around Crasta.
Yes.
And we're going to go back there. It's about an 8-mile walk.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Are you like avid walkers? Have you done many of the sort of known routes and things?
Yeah, we've had a few. We've been on the what do you call it there?
Coast to coast?
Yeah, the coast to coast of the Great Glenway.
Oh, right.
So we've done all that.
That's the one that finishes in Robin Hood's Bay, isn't it?
Yeah. Coast to coast, the Wade Bites one.
Yeah, well, that's excellent. Today, I recommend that you get out of this wind. I've been walking against it now for nearly 3 hours, and it exhausts you.
Yeah, I know.
But when you go inland, it's quite a bit better. But walking up the beach, it's horrendous.
Right.
And it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Okay then.
And all the best with your walks. And nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Trisha. Thank you. Bye bye now. So that was a bit of a toughie then, Steve, wasn't it?
Yes, was very tough actually. Yeah, my legs are aching. Let's put it that way. Feel better after a couple of beers.
Yeah. But we walked 15 miles again.
Yeah.
It's 2 15-mile days, one on the other. And so for you, who, with respect, hasn't done a great deal of walking, long distance walking like this, it makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got to admit, I found the last couple of days tough, and maybe that's a result of having 2 or 3 days off over the weekend and then coming straight back into it.
Yeah.
But this is a tough walk.
Yeah.
This is a really tough walk. It's every bit as tough, or if not more, than the Pembroke coast.
Yeah, it is renowned to be a very tough section actually. A guy I know who does a lot of photography trained to walk a particular mountain and used the North Cornish coast as training, and said this section was tougher than the actual mountain climb. So
really,
so it is a renowned tough.
Well, that's fair. It makes me feel a bit better. I feel absolutely. You know, I was like dying towards the end there. You know, the hills are like ginormous, aren't they?
Butterfly Ridge is it was sort of like the nail in the coffin, really. That one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one that did for me in the end. Anyway, well done, Steve. You've done really well.
And you, Jim, as well.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Well, this is Rory, and it's around about 10 o'clock now, and I'm heading my way towards Fyne Sands. And so, where are you going, Rory?
To Porthcurno today, but then on round to Perranporth for the next few days.
Wow, Perranporth, that's a nice place. I was well impressed with Perranporth.
Yeah.
And are you actually carrying on with the Southwest Walk all the way up then? Is that
well, I've been doing it in little bits over many years, so I've done everything from Poole down to here, and then when I get to Perranporth, well, I've done previous things up to Newquay, so
And of course you'll be going to Padstow, which is a place I can highly recommend.
Yes, well, I've certainly been there before and eaten at Rickstein, but I won't be going there this time.
If you like eating and drinking, it's just the place.
Indeed,
I've never seen so many pubs and restaurants.
No, really.
And of course Newquay, that's a lively spot as well. You know, I thoroughly enjoyed that. You know. But is this like a bit of a walking holiday? It's an unusual.
I'm using up some holiday from this year, and so I've come down for 4 days walking, and I've got various relatives and friends here that I'm seeing each night and staying with. So
Have you come far to here? I mean,
got the night train down from London.
Oh right, so you're from London.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, it's been wonderful meeting you, Rory, and as I say, it's very nice to actually be able to talk to someone. You know, there's very few people around, and the best of luck. And
thank you. Well, same to you.
Lovely to see you on this trip.
Okay. Well, all the best.
Bye bye now. So. This is a gentleman called Trev that I've just met, and he said I'm about 25 minutes from Porthcawl now.
So 25-30 minutes from Porthcawl, yes.
Okay.
It's quite a walk.
Now I noticed you're cleaning the beach up, Trev. This is a voluntary thing. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, nearly 2 years now.
Right.
Yep. I'll be doing it, and another chap comes with me normally, but he's not too good today, so we're having a go. We do it in sections, and it's good fun.
I'll bet you find some strange things on the beach, don't you?
Mostly flower pots, would you believe?
Flower pots?
Flower pots is the number one find.
Wow.
No Rolex watches, as everybody thinks.
No.
And obviously plastic bottles and plastic, bags and stuff. And a lot of rope, a lot of string.
Yeah.
Fisherman's stuff, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Nets that have been cut up and thrown, and they all get washed up here. So we collect those, and then we do just anything really.
Well, I've just walked from Port Talbot to here, and it looks pretty clear to me. It doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Probably it's all go over Somerset way then.
Yeah.
Bristol Channel is wild, so you don't know where it's going to come up.
No. There's not many walkers about, is there now, Trev?
Not at the moment. They're not hardy like yourself. No, they usually come out in the summer.
Yes.
But the hardy ones you'll see, with all the gear on, and they're all the same breed, really.
Nutcases.
Yeah. Must have wet weather gear because it's a very exposed area.
Oh, I know it is. I've got all that.
And otherwise you're going to get soaked. There's no cover at all.
No, I agree.
But that's the fun of it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Been a pleasure meeting you, Trev.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much indeed.
Have fun.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers now. Here I am at and
Fyne Sands. Fyne Sands, according to the locals, which we are.
Well, here I am at Fyne Sands, and this is Andrew, and this is Lynn, and I'm told actually that the neighbours, not man and wife, which I think is rather funny, and behind them there's the houses in which they live. This is a really nice part of the world. Andrew, how long have you been here?
I lived timely, you should ask. We will have on Thursday. We will have been here a whole year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh well, so you're just settling down to it then. It's a lovely
I've known the place all my life, though.
Yes.
I've longed to get here.
And you, Lynn, are you a long resident?
Not here, no. In Cornwall, yes, but not this particular part. Just over a year now.
Yes.
Yes.
And you was telling me that this has got a good reputation, this piece of coast that I'm about to embark on here. You think it's the best stretch?
Well, this is obviously only my own personal opinion, but I think that the best stretch of of the British coastline is from Marazion to the Lizard.
Yes.
But hold on a minute, let's not tell everybody that. That's our secret.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, to be honest with you, I've been absolutely gobsmacked with it all. It's all been terrific, and the people have been really friendly. I've met some lovely, lovely people, and it's great. I knew that Lizard might be a little bit difficult with the logistics, but I can work on that. It's awkward to get around with the buses and things like that.
Oh, I think there's a bus service, all right.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for where the campsites are or where I'm actually walking. But I've had that problem for the last 2,000 miles, so it won't be anything new, you know. But anyway, it's been a real pleasure meeting you. It's a lovely weather forecast today.
Yeah.
Until about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then we're going to get some more rain and some strong winds again.
That's everywhere else, not in this stretch of the coastline. Never rains here.
Enjoy your walk.
Yes, hope it works out. Good luck, Jim.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
It's midday now, and I've met this gentleman called Mark, and I'm just short of the Kerry Park Leisure Park.
Porthkerry Park.
Porthkerry, yes, okay.
You've just come along from the most southerly point of Wales.
Yes.
Which you would have come across if you were walking around. It was a big sort of monument.
Yes, I did see that.
So that is the most southerly point in Wales, even
that's
though
what it was all about. I was looking for some kind of something to say what it actually was. I thought it was just like an ancient druid thing or something.
Yeah, no, it's So it's beautiful, isn't it, the way they've done that? Because that used to be that where you came through. That was an old quarry.
Really?
Yeah. So, and then what you're going to do now is you're going to start going down into Porthkerry Park, and you'll walk round, and that will take you into Barry.
Yes.
And then obviously Penarth, and then Cardiff, and then that'll be you.
Well, that's perfect. Well, thank you very much for all your assistance in telling me all these things.
Oh.
Now, nobody can. I think everybody could detect your Scottish accent. So, how long have you been here then, Mark?
Oh, I've been here. My partner moved to Wales a long time ago.
Yes.
So I made the move from Salisbury to here. So that and I haven't looked back. So so
it's amazing. I've said this to several people, and I've spoken to lots of English voices saying what you're doing here, and they said, oh, we came for a holiday 13 years ago and we never went back, you know? And there's loads and loads of people saying much the same, you know. There's a definite love of Wales and the Welsh people, and you know, I can understand that.
Yeah, I think it's I used to notice that even coming from like Salisbury, it was like really beautiful countryside, but when you come across the bridge and you come into Wales, it's got a different it's got a more earthy feel to it, and it seems more untouched, and the population isn't so bad either, you know. It's like there's lots of areas that you can go, especially up the Brecons and Carmarthenshire and all that, and the scenery is just incredible.
Yes, absolutely. And I did the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path not that long ago, and there was people from all over the world on that. It's got a really good reputation, and it lives up to that as well, you know. And Pembroke County Council do a really good job of catering for walkers. And, you know,
definitely.
Shuttle buses and all this kind of stuff. And the number of people, you know, from all over the world was unbelievable. You know, Japan, Australia, America, you know, all over Europe, and it was lovely to meet these like-minded people all doing more or less the same thing, and every one of them were really friendly and you know, talkative with an interesting tale to tell about where they'd been. And it was great. It was really good, really nice.
And what's nice is it's like you were saying, like Pembrokeshire, the local councils and that they're really trying to get the language across, because it's an ancient Brythonic language. And to get more people speaking that again, because there was this sort of thing where people saying, well, this is a waste of money putting signs up in Welsh and all that, but it's not. This is an ancient land, and it's got great history, and they should be embracing that. And I think if you do that, then it's a wonderful concept, and it's good that they are actually doing that, the councils, and funding things like that for people to start learning Welsh.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. That's right. Well, it's been a really nice chat with you, Mark. You're a lovely guy.
Thank you very much.
I wish you very well. And
thank you.
You know, you're obviously, you know, taking your dog for a walk now.
Yes, we rescue dog. We got him.
Oh, really?
I was in China, and my partner was She was watching YouTube and we came back and we ended up, I says, let's go and we'll take them for walks, but we ended up bringing this wee one home, so.
That's very nice.
He's a pain in the arse.
Really?
No, he's great, really.
Yeah, but he's got a good home to go to. That's
bless
the main
you.
thing.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Nice to meet you.
You're an inspiration, you know. Yeah, and well done.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying it. It's lovely. I mean, look at today. Look at this weather.
Aye.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
It's just walking along in a t-shirt and shorts in the middle of October. I never thought I'd be doing that.
No.
But I've been very lucky right throughout this walk since the beginning of April.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I mean, the weather, can you imagine, May, June and July, I hardly had a drop of rain.
Oh,
it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, cheers now.
And look after yourself.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, I've called in at this cafe called Baraka, and this is Tawfiq, and he's been here for about 7 years. So how is it going, Tawfiq, your business?
It's going great, thank you. Yeah, it's been a great experience, and I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, it's a beautiful day, and we are having a lot of sunshine.
Yes.
In this time of year.
Yes, it's a new month, new day, new dawn. It's all exciting, isn't it?
Indeed.
I know we were talking a bit of politics, so we won't do that on camera now. But you're from Iraq originally.
Yes, indeed, I am.
And so how long have you actually been here in this country then?
Since 2002.
2002, right? Okay. And I know you're in a very remote kind of part of Britain, really, but it's are you enjoying life here in Wales?
Absolutely. It's a beautiful place to live.
Yes, and the people are really nice and friendly.
Absolutely, yeah, fantastic,
fantastic,
fantastic experience, yes, indeed, yeah.
You was telling me also, I was looking at your budgie guys, you've got a couple of nice budgies, that you've got a big interest in birds.
Yes, I have a big interest in birds, yes.
Yeah, same here, I like
they're a lovely creature, they are peaceful, and they bring the sunshine into the life, even if it's cloudy.
Absolutely.
When you hear them in a while or outside, you just feel it's a spring.
Yes.
Time.
Absolutely. I take a massive interest myself. I do like them.
Indeed, yeah.
The only thing is they're very difficult to video. I was looking yesterday. I was walking across the other side of the river, and there was a heron, and it must have been eating, I don't know, 20 fish in about a minute, and when I got the video camera on it, it stopped eating, but I did get a good shot, but it was huge.
Yes.
With a huge appetite.
Absolutely, yeah, they are great creature. You could see them around the marsh.
Yes.
If you go further down,
yes,
which is when the high tide and
yes,
period of early morning, you could see them around, and there is Lacha Bridge as well.
Yes.
You could see them around that area as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was lots of anglers. I noticed they were pulling out some big fish as well. I saw that. Did they get salmon in this river? I would imagine.
They do get salmon around this area. Sorry, no, not salmon. It's a flatfish.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's a flatfish, and there is a lot of seafood around for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I can't stay too long because I've had 2 cups of tea, beautiful, and I like to keep on the move. But it's been a real pleasure meeting you.
Real pleasure meet you too, yeah. And I hope you best for your journey and for your experience, yeah. And thank you for coming and trying.
And keep up with you on Facebook or YouTube.
Thank you very much.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, we've just bumped into Frank here and Kath, and behind them is the High Cliff, which is the highest cliff in Britain, apparently. I don't know exactly how many feet high it is, but it's the tallest in Britain. So you're not walkers strictly, Frank. You're bird watchers.
Bird watchers mainly. Yeah.
Yes. And what sort of stuff do you come along to see then?
Any rarities really. Like we say, say birds of prey.
Yes.
And that's about it really.
Right, okay.
Hoping to see something out of the ordinary.
Right, because Steve who's with me, he's an avid bird watcher, and we've been picking out peregrines and stuff like that. And so how long have you been coming up to this neck of the woods then, Kath?
Oh, Struth.
Oh,
I remember when we first brought the kids up here, wasn't it?
Back in 80s,
in the 80s,
early 80s.
Really? Yeah. So a good long 30 years almost.
Wow.
You've got grandchildren old enough now to do this.
Yeah, they're doing it as well now, aren't they?
So we'll pass it down through.
Yeah.
different parts of the world.
I mean, this really is spectacular. I mean, just look at that view.
Yes, that's right.
And this weather. I mean, who would have believed that at the end of October we'd have been out here with the sun shining like this?
Yeah, well, our daughter and her family been up to Scotland and went to a ferry from Dumfries to Ireland.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit choppy,
right?
Just to put it mildly.
Right.
The best of
they've come home now, so the half term's finished.
Yeah.
Though saying that, we come down here thinking that all the kids had gone back to school. And yesterday in the Camel Trail, there was loads of them. So I suppose different districts.
Yes, they all do.
Different weeks,
yeah. So where are you from, Kathy?
We're from Dorset.
From Dorset?
We're from Dorset,
right,
Frank was from Somerset, weren't you?
Yeah, I was Somerset man.
Right, right.
And met Kath when I was 20.
Right.
And stayed in Dorset ever since.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good reason to stay though.
Exactly.
So we've got our kids are all Dorsets.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you both, and I hope you see what you're looking for today. And I'm sorry you're looking straight into the sun.
At the sun, aren't I?
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Thank you very much indeed. Very nice to meet you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your rest of your journey.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Bye bye now.
Bye.